Yo, you know what it is. I'm telling you, man, right here, this way they got the brownstones at, this way the, you know, the families live at, you know what I mean? And, you know, you got the building over there that I used to be in. I had a little cutie up there, I ain't gonna say no names, but I had a little cutie up there first time I started going up there. You know, me and Felipe, we doing our thing, hustling up the block. We start going up there, and that's where I'm staying at. I'm chilling with her and the family, everything love, they love me, I love them, everything is great. You know what I mean? But now while I'm up there, I might have left about maybe a little 30,000, 40,000 or something up there. And, you know, I let Shorty know, I left it in the drawer, you know, a couple of stacks, ain't done, a couple of bricks. Money, we talking about cash, it's not drugs. So now, I shoot down to Virginia to go spend some time with my brother, expect to come back the same night, but I wound up staying about 4 or 5 days, you know, down there with Peter, rest in peace to my brother. So while we down there chilling, you know what I mean, we doing our thing, Shorty called a few times, I didn't, you know, beep, because we had beep. She beeped a few times, I didn't answer, you know, but I was busy. So I'm down there doing my thing, having my other life, and I'm doing me. So while I'm doing me and Shorty steady beeping, by the time I come back, you know what I mean, Shorty mom telling me that, you know, Shorty hiding from me because she done took some money out the money that I left. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, it was crazy because it was only like $500, you know, out of $30,000, out of $40,000. That wasn't really nothing, you know. But it was just the point that when she was calling, I didn't call. You understand what I'm saying? But all she had to do was just let me know that, hey, I called, you didn't answer. I wanted to go out my girl, and I took a couple of dollars. You understand what I'm saying? But instead she hiding and don't know how to tell me and don't know that she could tell me. And I'm like, I don't even understand where she get this mentality from, because bottom line, communication is key. You understand? I'm going 5 days, I didn't answer, I leave 30,000 in the drawer. You need 500 because you want to go out shopping with your girl or whatever what you want to do. You do you. You know what I mean? But you make sure you let me know ASAP. So I don't notice it's missing before you tell me. Because now I'm gonna look at you sideways like, damn, you done pinched. When you ain't had to pinch. All you had to do is let me know you needed that. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm saying all this because a lot of females don't understand that the communication with the man is the best thing. Yo, baby, you wasn't here. I took $800 to go boom, boom, boom. Whatever. But let them know. You can't just do it. Don't let nobody know what you're doing. The things come up missing. Everybody's wondering what the hell is going on. It just don't work that way. You know what I mean? So we don't need to be doing all that. But anyway, up to the day, me and Shorty still cool, the family's still cool. But I hope she learned that lesson. And in her future relationships, while I've been gone for 26 years, that she knew to communicate with her man and let him know if she touched something in the kitty. And don't let him find out after the fact without her telling them about the fact. You understand what I'm saying? I'm trying to say it's respect for the papa so you all understand. Don't go pulling no fast from behind your man back and think that you can't tell him, because that make it worse. So turn a simple little gesture into something this goddamn big, because now in his mind you try to rob him. And we know you ain't trying to rob him. You just want to go out with your girl because they going out, you know what I mean? And you holding your man money, and you know what I mean? And you ain't take much. You could have just simply put a note in the money. So when I come pick the money up, then you could hide. You know what I mean? So you're not there when I get the money. Or when I read this note. But at least if I read the note, I can smile and say that. You know what I mean? I mean, keeping it 100, you know? But, you know, all that, you know, it's just cute. That's what we do, man. I mean, it's not really that hard. We do what we got to do, and we communicate. We must communicate. Without communication, you have nothing. Even a friendship, relationship, anything, it's going to crumble. It has to crumble. You know what I mean? But anyway, she don't grow up to be a beautiful woman. And she surprised me when I was in Coleman, Florida. She popped up in Coleman and came to visit me. I didn't know if she was on the visit. I didn't know nothing. They just called me for a visit, and I go out there, they go show. So that made up for $500 and her not telling me what's going on. You know what I mean? But that's how God works, to allow people to fill in the blanks for their scores. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm down on my knuckles, I'm sitting in the prison lonely, about 22 years at this time, and they called me for a visit. That was the best thing that ever happened in my life. You know what I mean? And then to go out there and see her, that was, you know, that was the icing on the cake. That was the diamonds on the platinum. That was the peanut butter on the motherfucking jelly. You know what I mean? But these are little things that happen in life that you got now to treasure and equate them with certain things so you can forgive people for certain things that were done in the past. You can't hold on to certain things. You know what I mean? Because it'll eat you on the inside. And to continue to keep a wedge between you and your lover. So you got to communicate what is going on. So we're going to title this joint communication. What's the minutes on that right there? If it's not going to take too long, just so we get enough. Huh?
Almost 5.
You know what I mean? So this is me kicking it for 5 minutes, just so you know what time it is. They got, I mean, look at the beautiful women they got around here. We up here on Broadway 152nd. I'm loving it. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I had a life down here on 152nd Broadway, and I had a whole other life up there on 152nd in Amsterdam. I had a couple more females up there I talked to too. You know what I mean? So I had a little life down here with a couple of females, a little life down there on Amsterdam with a couple of females, and of course I had a little lights get cutie on the next block over. You know what I mean? On 151st and Amsterdam. But I didn't really go grab nothing on 151st, 152nd and Broadway, 152nd in Amsterdam, 151st in Amsterdam, and I had to leave 151st and Broadway alone, because like I said, that's where the cook-up spot was. You know what I mean? That's where we did our little work when we wanted to do something to get that little extra money. See all these women they got, show these women. This is Dominican neighborhood. You can't get no more beautiful than that. You know what I mean? Look at the women up here. You know what I mean? So I got girl, oh yeah, and I also had a little cutie over here that everybody hated. I had a little cutie right over there that everybody hated. And she was a cutie. But anyway, you know what I mean? But the bottom line is, I got 8 cars lined up on this corner. With these 8 cars lined up on these corners, I know they don't think I only got a one woman. If a nigga got 8 cars, there's no way in hell he want only one woman. It's not gonna work. You know what I mean? If a nigga got 8 pair of Jordans, he don't want one woman. He might be stuck or whooped with one woman. But in the subconscious, he don't want that. He want more than one to match his Jordans. So I gotta have a chick to match each with. That's why I got them all lined up. And as I'm looking at them, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just sitting here looking at them and I'm thinking to myself, dang, she'll look good in that joint there. You know what I mean? And I say, damn, she'll look good in that joint there. So that's 2 chicks, 2 whips, and 1 of me. What am I gonna do? So I break it down. You know what I mean? And I tell Shorty, look, I'm gonna come get you about 11. And I take this one out about 7. I give her 2 hours, 7 to 9, and get all the Shorty, 9 to 11. I don't spend time with 2 whips and 2 chicks in 4 hours. Now I gotta think who I wanna go home and lay down with. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta think who I wanna go. I mean, this is the life of Unique in the 80s and 90s, man. Like, where do I go? Like, I mean, go back. You know what I mean? I'm creating shit. You know what I mean? Don't hate on me in 2020. Say nigga cocky, nigga this, nigga that, nigga that, nigga that. None of that. So let me go back to say this now. Don't get in the game. It ain't worth it to get in the game. I was in the game. I made it to the top of the game. You know what I mean? I screwed up. I got caught. You understand what I'm saying? And did 26 years in prison, federal prison, and it broke. So I'm telling you, I'm not telling you this to glorify it. I'm telling you this so you understand that I've been through it. So when I speak my grown folks talk on Friday nights and all that, I can do that. Because I know what I'm talking about because I've been there and done that. You follow what I'm saying? So I just want you to fully understand that it ain't worth to get out the game, but know if they do grab you, to shut the fuck up. But don't put yourself in a situation to have to shut the fuck up. Just stay out the game. You can get fly. It just takes a little longer, you know what I mean? Then 2 days, you know what I mean, selling a couple of keys and going on buy a couple of Benzes and a couple of Dapper Dan jackets and then sit in jail for 26 years. It wasn't worth it. I'm gonna say it all day, it wasn't worth it. You understand what I'm saying? 26 years, it wasn't worth it. So if you feel you got 26 years in you, by all means, go do it. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you, your dumb ass want to do it, home do a love. But I'm telling you, it broke me after 26 years. And you out there fly nigga 8 whips here, chicks on every 4 corners, doing what I do. But just so you understand, that's the moral of this message. I got that fast money and laid down for a long time and it wasn't worth it. So don't say I ain't tell you. Do not say I didn't tell you. And don't tell you I said that this and that. Nah, I'm telling you straight up, it wasn't worth it. End the story. You know what I mean? Time out. Yo, you know what time this is. Unique, the Harlem legend, the icon, the kingpin. Make sure y'all check out my YouTube channel at Unique Mecca Audio. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like my joints. Make sure you comment on the joints. And make sure you share this joint. Alright? Make sure you hit the notification button so you notify when the videos come in. You don't want to miss it. And make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Unique Mecca Audio got it going on. Alright? Hey, make sure you get this joint. It's bananas. A Roar in Harlem at ARoarInHarlem.com. You ain't gonna find another better book. Yo,
Get this joint while supplies last, because I'm telling you, the best book you're going to read, 5 stars, it's crack.